My name is Lark. Before my birth, my parents fought constantly. I was the result of a one-night stand. My father believed my mother got pregnant on purpose to trap him into marriage. He felt cornered and bitter. Even after I was born, nothing changed. The fighting continued until he finally walked out, leaving my mother alone to raise me. 4 months later, my mother stepped out to the backyard to grab something. When she returned, my cradle was empty. I was gone. My father had taken me, without her knowledge, without her consent. A month later, he sent her a letter. He told her he had me, and that she should move on with her life. My mother searched everywhere, begged everyone who knew him, but no one could reach him. And just like that, my life began with my father. We lived in a shanty town. Life was hard. He had health problems that slowly got worse, until the hospital became my second home. On his deathbed, he told me the truth, that he had kidnapped me. He said my mother was still alive. He'd been keeping track of her all these years. She'd remarried and had other children. He begged me to go to her after he was gone, to start a new life, a normal life. I was happy I would be seeing my mother, but I was worried because I didn't know the reception I would get, considering the circumstances surrounding my birth. When he died, I buried him, packed my few belongings, and followed the address he gave me. When I arrived, I stood before her door, trembling. I didn't know whether to knock or walk away, but I knocked. A woman in her 40s opened the door. She was beautiful, graceful, and she looked exactly like the woman I'd seen in my dreams. My voice cracked as I said, "Mummy." She just stared at me. No smile, no tears, no words. But from the look in her eyes, I knew she recognized me. I looked too much like my father for her not to know. I was happy I found her, but that happiness didn't last. I thought finding her would heal me. Instead, it broke me again. At first, she let me stay, but weeks later, she changed. Her words turned sharp. Her hands turned cruel. Even my breathing seemed to offend her. She'd beat me over small mistakes, call me names I didn't even understand. My step-siblings were treated like gold. I thought maybe she was being hard on me to make me strong, but soon I realized she was punishing me for my father's sins. No matter what I did, no matter how hard I tried to please her, it was never enough. She hated the sight of me because I reminded her of the pain he caused. At 18, I couldn't take it anymore. So I left. I packed my things and walked away, not because I stopped loving her, but because I finally learned to love myself. And even though I grew up without a mother's love, I still hope that somewhere deep inside her heart, she remembers the baby she once lost. If you've ever lived through something like this, share your story in the comments below, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Your story might just heal someone else.